Samsung's very first smartwatch, the Galaxy Gear, was released in 2013, more than 10 years ago. Looking back, however, one of the most famous features ever installed on Samsung's smartwatches has to be the rotating bezel, which initially appeared on the Gear S2 in 2015. Unfortunately, the brand's 2024 models, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 7 and Galaxy Watch Ultra, completely lacked this function. Instead, they got touch-sensitive bezels. But we may, and the word is could, be observing the light at the end of the tunnel after all. With the Galaxy Watch 8 on the list, Samsung is said to be unveiling several items during its next Galaxy Unpacked event in July 2025. However, given its Bluetooth SIG certification, a Galaxy Watch 8 Classic also seems certain to join the roster. Examining the past of Samsung smartwatches, models with the classic name often indicate a watch with a more luxurious and conventional watch style and a physical spinning bezel. It's unclear if all of these items will be included with the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. Two batteries with varying capacities for the Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 have obtained certification from Safety Korea, a South Korean body established up to safeguard consumer product safety in the nation by offering a centralized platform for certification, monitoring, and information. Identified using the codenames EBBL330ABY and EBBL505ABY, they are likely to be the batteries for the Galaxy Watch 8 and Galaxy Watch 8 Classic, respectively. A TÜV Rheinland certification has further confirmed that the vanilla Galaxy Watch 8 will come with a 435 mAh battery, which is bigger than the 425 mAh one featured in the Galaxy Watch 7. As for the Classic model, no exact capacity details has been provided just yet, but for reference, the Galaxy Watch Ultra packs a 590 mAh battery. From smartwatches to smart rings, it's shaping up to be a hectic product launch season. Ahead of some of the larger events coming in the next several months, various speculations and leaks are flying around the season's trendiest wearable electronics. I've collected together some of the best stories to watch and read this week. On top of these Galaxy Watch 8 enhancements, we might also see a second-generation Galaxy Watch Ultra arrive this summer at its Unpacked event. Rumors circulating by Greek news site TechManiacs suggest that Samsung is ready for a Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 launch, and the wristwatch might be the same price with no design change. To summarize, Samsung is anticipated to announce the Galaxy Watch 8 together with the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic at its forthcoming July Galaxy Unpacked event. Word on the street is that Samsung has some new smartwatches around the horizon, and it's fantastic news for Galaxy Watch Classic aficionados. Samsung announced the Galaxy Watch Ultra last year instead of a new Classic, but a recent Bluetooth certification citing the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic clearly implies Samsung's classier wristwatch line will return in 2025. As a Galaxy Watch Classic enthusiast myself, I couldn't be happier. I enjoyed the Galaxy Watch Ultra quite a bit, but the lack of the Classic last year was surprising. However, as pleased as I am for the Classic's comeback, I'm a little scared Samsung may not include one of my favorite features. The Galaxy Watch Ultra was a significant bet for Samsung, and in many respects, it paid well. I really enjoyed the squircle design and huge case size. Battery life was amazing, LTE connection by default was a pleasant touch, and the new action button, as Apple-inspired as it may be, was helpful. Unfortunately, the Ultra also eliminated one of my favorite Galaxy Watch features, the rotating bezel. The rotating bezel has been a feature of Samsung wearables since the Gear S2 released in 2015, and whether on that old watch or the Galaxy Watch 7 Classic, the ingenuity of the spinning bezel is clear. Having that tactile input mechanism to navigate through menus, alerts, applications, etc. is a great feature and certainly one of the finest things about any Samsung wristwatch with it. While the rotating bezel's absence on the Galaxy Watch Ultra wasn't a deal-breaker, it was something I often noted and missed whenever I used the watch. It's alright depending on the touchscreen for navigation, but there are occasions when spinning the bezel is absolutely preferable. When I'm out jogging, I'd much prefer use a rotating bezel to cycle through my exercise statistics, rather than sweeping my wet finger over the touchscreen. If I'm cooking dishes and want to view a notification, utilizing the bezel is more preferable versus getting mortar and soap suds on the LCD. Beyond those useful use cases, there's also simply something interesting about the spinning bezel. It's such a unique input mechanism that you don't see on any other form factor, and it helps blur the boundary between a smartwatch and a true wristwatch. We haven't heard anything about the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic, about its specifications, features, design, pricing, etc. It's easy to believe the rotating bezel will return, particularly given that Samsung has never offered a classic smartwatch without the functionality. But we also assumed the Galaxy Watch Ultra to include a rotating bezel coming up to its debut, and as we now know, that didn't happen. Samsung has established a precedent where its top-tier smartwatch model doesn't feature a rotating bezel. In fact, none of Samsung's smartwatches announced last year featured one. Not the Galaxy Watch Ultra, Galaxy Watch 7, or Galaxy Watch FE. Part of me wants to assume there's no way Samsung would introduce the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic without something so important to its identity. But when I look back to last year's Galaxy Watch family, there's a grain of skepticism. Samsung got away with selling the Galaxy Watch Ultra without a rotating bezel for $650. So what's to stop the firm from introducing a, supposedly, cheaper Galaxy Watch 8 Classic without one? I don't want that to be the case, but I also wouldn't be stunned if that's what occurs. While there's much more to a smartwatch than whether or not you can control the UI with its bezel, it's a key component of Samsung's smartwatch DNA. It's why the Gear S2 stood out all those years ago, and it's kept wearables like the Galaxy Watch 7 Classic feeling new and distinct in the present smartwatch scene. Bringing back the rotating bezel for the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic is the logical consequence, and it's the one I eventually expect we'll see. I really hope Samsung agrees. However, the issue is, will the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic be the successor for the Galaxy Watch Ultra, or will there also be a Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 coming in the future? Well, we will have to wait at least until July this year to find out. What can we anticipate from the next Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 series? While most of it is still under wraps, the IT industry seldom remains quiet for long, particularly when it comes to anticipated debuts like this one. Leaks and industry rumors have already started to build a picture of what may be on the horizon, giving us just enough to guess sensibly, and maybe even plan our upgrades. As a long-standing admirer of the Galaxy Watch series, I'm truly excited to see how Samsung wants to level up this year. So let's go into the rumor mill and see what it's spitting out. Samsung regularly introduces 2 smartwatch models each year, and 2025 seems to be no exception. Based on the company's historical release schedule and trustworthy industry sources, we should anticipate the regular Galaxy Watch 8 alongside a more expensive edition. However, unlike last year's Galaxy Watch Ultra, current indicators indicate Samsung won't be producing an Ultra sequel this time around. Instead, all indicators point to the reintroduction of the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic, a fan favorite famed for its characteristic revolving bezel. That's further backed by various leaks mentioning bezel design components, bolstering suspicion that the Classic line is making a reappearance. Samsung has discreetly revealed that the Galaxy Watch 8 is on the horizon, this time not only via a trademark application, but also in its recent earnings call. Alongside promises of an AI-powered Galaxy Tab S11, Samsung revealed a new Galaxy Watch with an innovative design and enhanced health-related features. Although there's no actual evidence yet to corroborate conjecture about the so-called innovative design, my hunch is that much like what we've seen with the Galaxy S25 Ultra, Samsung might be hinting to a new way to engage with the wristwatch, driven by AI. To me, that's the most realistic reading of their remark. Perhaps we'll see artificial intelligence working in combination with new sensors to give more intuitive health insights or smarter user experiences. I wouldn't even rule out the prospect of Samsung researching camera-based spatial interactions. Next, there's been enough of evidence to imply that Samsung may bring back the classic smartwatch concept and debut the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic at the next Unpacked presentation. However, a recent report indicates that Samsung may also plan to introduce a successor to its original Ultra wristwatch this year. According to this speculation, the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2, or whichever the successor to the first Galaxy Watch Ultra will be named, has a similar look to the original. However, it will claim certain hardware and software enhancements. The Galaxy Watch Ultra successor apparently includes additional storage and a new graphical interface, likely One UI 7 watch, which Samsung is currently working on. The report goes on to state that the arrival of the new Galaxy Watch Ultra won't take the original off the market. Instead, the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 will release this year for roughly €699. The original Galaxy Watch Ultra will remain on sale at a cheaper price of roughly €400. The original Ultra premiered in 2024 at €699, but you can already get it at a discount in various territories. Samsung may debut the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 together with the Z Flip 7 and Fold 7 this year. This wristwatch may not feature a distinct design, as the business is likely to concentrate on innovations that increase user experience. According to Tech Maniacs, the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 might be unveiled this year. The announcement may come with the next-gen foldable phones, which are slated to be presented in early July this year. Samsung's upcoming rugged smartphone will boot a new operating system. Wear OS 6-based One UI 7 watch is extremely likely to be pre-installed in the next Galaxy Watch 8 series and Galaxy Watch Ultra 2, assuming it's truly coming this year. The upcoming wristwatch operating system will correspond with One UI 7 in terms of animations, icons, and general user experience. Enhanced health features and freshly integrated AI-powered health monitoring could join the increasing list of One UI watch features. A greater storage option is also said to be offered. The original Galaxy Watch Ultra came with 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. Samsung may unveil even greater RAM and storage variants, possibly up to 64 gigs of memory. Do take this report of a new Ultra model in 2025 with a grain of salt. As we noted before, there are a lot of signs pointing to a Galaxy Watch 8 Classic release this year, but we haven't heard anything about an Ultra follow-up until now. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more tech news and updates. Peace out.